SoloTravelAdventures. Yesterday we rope dropped solo to Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, got on Rise of the Resistance and Millennium Falcon Smuggler's Run. Today we're doing it as a family, so we have 4 in our party today. And we're going to see if we can get on and do the same thing. So we got a boarding group, group 60 for the 4 of us. So we're going to continue on to Galaxy's Edge right now. We're going to get on to Smuggler's Run. It's a little nuts, but Smuggler's Run is a very high capacity attraction, so as long as the attraction is running at full capacity this morning, it will not be an issue to handle this crowd. I'm looking up here, I'm like, where's Brian? Good morning!
Yeah, it's just simulator.
They got some takers. Good morning!
Hi.
So, see, they haven't even gotten to the gateway yet. I think so. Not a whole lot in front of us. And they kind of use the curbs to, they say you have to walk in the street. Reaction?
Bright signs.
Bright suns.
Bright signs. Bright suns traveling.
So they're going to start pairing us down here.
The thing's still on.
What?
So is that thing still on?
Yeah.
I just looked right at it.
Ash.
What do you keep up?
Stay together because they're going to squish us down.
Well, keep up.
Just kind of hang out.
Oh, the gunner. Nice.
We got yellow. Yeah. So one goes up and down.
And back and forth.
Back and forth. Oh yeah, we will.
My brown credentials here to be this way with me and my engineers.
What do you think, Bri? you can press buttons. All right, guys. So we did Millennium Falcon Smuggler's Run this morning. Just a group of us 4 adults. What we decided after that, the crowds were pretty heavy, so we came back to the hotel room to help get the younger kids in our group ready for the day. So it's just approaching 10 o'clock now. We're going to take the Skyliner from Pop Century over to Hollywood Studios. This is going to be like maybe a tops 10-minute trips. Really fast, really efficient, and we're going to take that opportunity to show you the Disney Skyliner. we're back in Hollywood Studios now, all of us, all 8 of us. And the mobs are still here, quite busy. We're about 15 minutes away from a Star Wars show. We're going to try to avoid it, I think, because the crowds are going to start building here on Hollywood Boulevard. We're going to go down Sunset. So we're looking at the boarding groups for Rise of the Resistance, and right now they're boarding like 28 through 32. Given that the From group is so close to the current group, that tells me that it's currently broken down or was broken down fairly recently. The From group, would have first come up 2 hours ago. So 28 would have been called 2 hours ago. That's not good. When they're running efficiently, it's about 3 to 4 minutes per boarding group before they call the next one. So it's not a good sign for us. We were anticipating that we would get on by 1 o'clock. We're group 60. And right now it's about 11, and we're probably not even close at this point. So we'll see how the day goes, but we have a boarding group, and that's the important part. All right, update on our boarding group situation. It looks like they called group 40. We're group 60. At peak efficiency, they run about 3 to 4 minutes apiece, so we're estimating somewhere in the area of an hour to an hour and a half before our group comes up. If that holds true, we're in good shape for the day.
What do you think, guys?
Whoa, we don't climb up there, but check it out.
Look at this place.
I know, it's so beautiful. So beautiful. I don't think anybody needs to get up there.
They got spaceships for that.
Looks like our luck ran out with Rise of the Resistance. The ride is currently down again. They actually have the entrance blocked off, so they are not even letting people into the queue at this point to board. So not a good sign, but I'm sure we'll get on today. We're boarding group 60, so typically it's around 11 to 1 that they're boarding that group. It might be a little bit later though if they're having trouble. No worries. Alright guys, about 2:30 now. We're getting ready to head into Star Wars Galaxy's Edge for Rise of the Resistance. Our number was called while we were eating lunch, so we figured we'd get that out of the way, get it taken care of. Now when your boarding group is called, you have 2 hours after they call it in order to board the ride. So we're not going to wait that long. We moved around another fast pass already to accommodate, so we're going to go take the experience, us 4, and maybe tomorrow we'll bring one of the kids, but we'll have to see how we enjoy it, how everybody likes it. I rode it yesterday, as you saw, and it was absolutely incredible.
Incoming transmission from Ray. BB-8, is everyone assembled? Good. Shouldn't you be in flight prep? Recruits, thank you for joining the cause. A covert resistance team led by my friend Finn has infiltrated a first-order Star Destroyer that is now headed to this system. Your outpost on Batu is no longer safe. We have transports waiting to take you to General Organa's secret base on Pucara. I'll regroup with you there. The Resistance desperately needs your help in our fight against Kylo Ren and the First Order. Remember, it is vital that you keep the location of the Pucara base secret. Lieutenant Beck, one of our top commanders, will lead you.
Affirmative. Transport is ready. 9-Num and I shall personally see them delivered.
Thank you, Lieutenant. Welcome to the cause. May the Force be with us.
Commander Poe Dameron and a squadron of X-Wings shall escort us to the rendezvous point on Pucara.
Roger, this is Black Leader. I hear you're a fine-looking group of recruits. Well, no time to waste. Let's get you on your way to the General.
Deck is in motion. Recruits crossing to transport.
Initiate.
Ready? Come on.
Personnel, this is your final call to board. I'm getting a high reading on the fuel pressure line. That's better. Check the binary motivator. Yes, I just want to be sure. All recruits must be on board now. Transport is away in 30 seconds. Good. Yes, check the hyperdrive also.
Transport takeoff in 20 seconds.
Good. Airspeed sensor? Thank you, 9-Num. Black Leader, are you and your team ready?
Affirmative. Engines are hot. Red 2, Blue 5, report. Red 2, check.
Blue 5 standing by.
Engage repulsors and hold on, recruits. All ships, launch. I am Lieutenant Beck. As you heard from Ray, I have been tasked with getting you to Pucara.
Red 2, Blue 5, keep tight now. Let's get ready to make that jump to light speed on my mark.
Black Leader, we're picking up an unusual signal. Are you spotting anything?
Yeah, I see it. We'll check it out. BB-8, what do you got?
There appear to be a number of small craft heading our way. Raise the shields.
We got company. First order TIE fighters. Reroute. Reroute. Red 2, Blue 5, we got a clear path so transport can make the jump. I'm hit.
We lost Red 2, more incoming. Blue 5 taking evasive action.
Try to shake him, Blue.
I'm trying, but
We lost Blue 5. I'm gonna try to draw him away.
Copy that. Get us clear so we can make the jump.
Be ready. You won't have much time.
Where are all those TIE fighters coming from? Star Destroyers.
Get out of there.
We can't. We're caught in a tractor beam. It's pulling us in.
I'll go get some friends and make this a fair fight. Don't worry. I'm coming back for you. Stay strong.
Cargo vessel TR-141, identify yourselves and prepare to be boarded.
This is TR-141. We are a civilian vessel. By whose authority are we being detained?
By the authority of the First Order, resistance scum. Now bring down your shields and prepare to be boarded.
They'll want a location of our secret base. Tell them nothing. The future of the Resistance is at stake. I have a bad feeling about this. Stand back from those doors.
Your ship has been captured by the First Order. You are now under the control of the First Order. Everyone off of the transport, Proceed to your right for interrogations and processing. We will search your ship. Everyone up. Very good.
Possibly a signal of some sort. So what do we think? Thumbs up.
That was so cool.
So we had a great time with Rise of the Resistance. Awesome ride as always. They've been having some trouble throughout the day, and there was one animatronic that wasn't functioning. Kind of a big element of the ride, really. It looks like they just switched it off and continued running the ride. So, all good overall, and we had a great time. We'll probably be back tomorrow morning to ride again.
Oh, BB-8 says hello. Now it looks like that you guys are both on the Resistance. Is that right? Yeah. That's the good guys? Yeah? That's okay. You can hug him. Do you want to give him a hug? There we go. That was close enough. Now BB-8 says we're a little concerned about the stormtrooper on your shirt. Is this a disguise, or are you actually a stormtrooper? No. Is it a disguise so that you can get their secrets? No. It's just a shirt. Did you hear that, BB-8? BB-8 says we'll let it slide. Does that sound like Yeah. And you have Chewbacca, Yoda. Did you see that, BB-8? You're on his shirt. I know. Yeah. Well, BB-8 says that this is definitely worth taking a holoscan. Why don't you guys stand right up on the platform there? You can go right there, and you can go right up there, little guy. There you go. And you guys can give BB-8 the biggest of hugs. And then why don't you look right over here at my friend Dawn, okay?
Right this way. Hi.
There you go. Good job.